Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boomhire01 here, Giggity Racing League. I got Shadow Graham up here in the booth with me, getting ready for round 3 of the Truck Series playoffs. Tonight we are coming to you live from the Charlotte Roval and Kansas Speedway. Hopefully we're going to have a lot of great action tonight. We got the best of both worlds. We got road course racing and the mile and a half, kind of throwing everything, a little wrench into all the short track and super speedway. Forget all that mess. You actually have to drive this thing tonight. How you doing there, Shadow?
I'm doing good, man. By the way, you said trucks instead of Xfinity.
I did, didn't I? I am.
Yeah, you did.
Oops. Sorry
I
about
mean, I
that.
wouldn't mind bringing the trucks, man, to
Yeah, I
Kansas
know
and the
it,
Roval.
man.
That'd be fun.
Man, what are you talking about, man? I'm always doing the daggum trucks on Monday, so it's just
I know,
constantly
right?
just boom, truck. But yes, the Xfinity series, my apologies, people. I'll have to change it on the description. I put truck in there as well. Dirt to dirt. They have started qualifying at the Roval. So the points rundown right now is we got Marcus sitting up front with 60 points. We got Little Man with the Chevrolet Camp sitting second with 12 points. We got Larson sitting third with 7 points. We got Flo sitting in fourth with 5. Maddie in fifth with 1 point, tied with Baker Bones also got 1 point. And we've got Brian and Eternal sitting 7th and 8th right now with no points. So those two are our bubble drivers tonight. But I don't think Brian and Baker made it. I'll have to get confirmation on Brian. I was talking to the guy that was running Chevy Camp earlier, and he said Baker did not join. So if Baker did not join, that means he's automatically going to be out after this first race. So that gives Eternal a little bit of leeway there. But
I just hope this
regardless,
connection holds up tonight.
yes,
I don't want them to get booted out just because of connection
I
issue.
know, especially after running Dover. I mean, he ran a full 200 laps at Dover last night. That was, fantastic for him. We was taking actually bets last night in the Custom Cup, how long he was going to last. I actually gave him the benefit of the doubt and said 13 laps, which was, what more than what everybody else was giving him. But yeah, sure enough, he made it the whole race. So I'm hoping Turnell can make the whole race tonight. That way, he can actually maybe have a shot at moving forward into this playoffs. Because as you know, 2 drivers going home. So what are you expecting tonight? You think because it's the Roval, they're going to kind of try to lay back, just ease their way through it, or do you think they're going to be up there hard charging, beating and banging, pushing everybody out their way, trying to get to the front and get that playoff points?
Well, I feel like at the beginning of the run, it's going to be really like beating, banging, just trying to get everybody situated, and then it's going to level up like it was at Mid Ohio. Everybody beat and banged a little bit on each other, and then as the run went on, it all leveled out and just everybody spaced out on each other.
Yeah, I've noticed that with the short tracks and the road courses. It takes a couple laps for people to get their cars figured out or the trucks figured out, whatnot. And then after all that happens, it kind of calms down. That's been a big trend of ours this year for some reason. So hopefully we can continue that trend. Uh, who's your pick for this first race here at the Roval? Because as you know, the last couple weeks, that bad man in that 18 Toyota has been dominating the road courses. Marcus has been up there leading almost every single lap of every road course we've had this year. You think he continues that
Uh,
trend tonight, or do you think somebody's finally going to dethrone that man?
I'm going to say Little Man.
Little man, all right.
The reason being, they've been through 3 road courses, and literally Little Man's like if he gets his car right in the right situation, he was as quick as Marcus. It's just mishaps that he had that cost him a chance to actually battle for him for a win.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I was looking at the leaderboards, and I believe that 22, not the 22, apologies, he's usually driving the 22, the 28 of Larson He was literally sitting number one on top of the daily leaderboard today.
He
So
still is.
he still is. All right. Well, so we know he's got a fast car. So honestly, I'm gonna have to pick my fellow Ford driver to take it home there. I mean, it's going to be difficult. I still think Marcus is, going to be up there as well as Little Man. I think even Maddie, uh, Roofer's been doing a lot of road course racing with the F1 stuff lately, so he's been getting his way up there. So it's definitely going to be interesting.
I just feel like whoever has the patience to actually calm themselves and not overdrive the corners could win this race.
Yeah, it's also going to be whoever can get across get through the chicanes. That's going to be the biggest thing. Turn one, that sharp left-hand corner, and the chicanes is going to be the big thing. Getting over the rumble strips without losing, the rear end of your car. So I mean, it's definitely going to be tricky. I definitely, like you said, I think there's going to be a little bit of beating and banging at the start, just trying to figure it out. But I guess we're going to have to see. All right. Hopefully they're about finished with that qualifying.
All right, so we got picks in the chat right now.
Oh.
Plant has said Larson. Norris, which is the rookie that we have so far. He's going with Marcus.
Can't really go wrong with either one of those picks because, they've been up there dominating all year. So I mean, honestly, I mean it's a three-way battle. I really do believe those three, the leader of the Ford, the leader of the Chevy, the leader of the Toyota, with Larson, Marcus, and Little Man. I think it's definitely going to come down to those three when we get to Homestead. Yeah, we still got a couple races before we get there, but just the way those three have been putting on shows this year, the way Marcus has been dominating the postseason, the way Little Man's finally getting back up there to the front. I mean, you want to say it's anybody's game, but just those three have got they've got control over it. And I'm getting an invite now. I will definitely get you yours. Did you get that invite?
Yep.
Alrighty.
So,
let's get live to the track.
Did you see confirmation here, guys? Larson got the pole.
Alright. My man.
Larson got the pole, followed by Flo. Two Fords in the front row.
Alright.
Then Marcus, Maddie, Creed, Roofer, Little Man, and Brian.
Alright, so
actually, Little Man, my bad. Little Man, Roofer, then Brian. My bad.
Pretty sure Eternal's in there too, so I'm pretty sure he lagged out of. Yeah, I see that 98 car, so that's not good signs if he's lagging out of qualifying already, as they're already going into turn one with Larson already pulling away by a couple car lengths.
My lie, we were in practice a little bit before this. He was quick. I mean, like saying leaderboard, he was quick, but general wise, he was quick anyways. I want to say too, Larson wasn't that far off either. Oh. Okay.
Flo has left. Little Man has left.
Eternal. Maybe they backed out for some reason. Yeah, they all backed out.
Okay.
Backed out for some reason.
Yep, they're all backing out, so I'm going to disconnect from this. I apologize to all our viewers. He did not put stages on.
Ah, okay.
I see right there where Marcus commented in the league chat, LOL, no stages. So, we'll get that straightened out.
I mean, he makes it nice though. I mean, the way that's going, man, looks like Larson has a very strong car for this race so
He
far.
does. I believe he does. Like I said, when I jumped on earlier after I got home, from work, and I seen his name at the top of the leaderboard, and I didn't see Marcus's name anywhere. So that's when I was starting to wonder what all Marcus has got, because maybe he's trying to keep it hid. Because a lot of times whenever you go online, you're starting to run good laps. You don't want other people to know exactly what you're doing. So on the last lap, before you take that checker flag, you'll back out so it don't save. So it's kind of mysterious to see what he can do. I mean, as we've seen, he started third, which means he's got a pretty decent car. So it's definitely going to be fun. Uh, Give a shout out to all of our viewers right now. Appreciate y'all following along. Uh, Plant, get back to work. Don't you have a truck to unload or something? I mean, I'm waiting for a response on that. I'll watch to see how that goes.
Doing all right.
Just kidding, man. Love my Ford gang members.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, man. Me being in the truck while I was being in the Ford left. All besides Golden.
I gotta
He's,
say,
I don't know if he's staying or not. That's that part.
the last couple weeks for Ford has been very, very interesting. Crap, what was I about to say? Sorry. Monday or Sunday, me and Plant, we both swept Atlanta, Texas. Monday in the trucks, we had Pendle in the 92 take Kentucky. Last night in the Custom Cup, we had Noco take Dover. We've got Larson's got a fast car for Xfinity at the Roval. So I mean, it looks like it's starting to get in for us.
Pendulum starting to swing the different way.
Yes, that momentum is definitely starting. Oh crap! I gotta back out. I hope they send me another invite. All right, he did. Yeah, I jumped in there and there was still 4 seconds on the clock. I was like, oh no, can't do that. Did you get that?
Yeah, I feel like it's every road course we have issue with trying to do a race with.
Yeah,
Had that issue at Mid Ohio.
a
Missed
little
half
bit.
the stage.
Just, I think give them a second, get it figured out. This is one of the few races that we haven't had. Yeah, I take that back. We've got Admit in there. We got Maddie in there, but we don't have the captains running the night or anything like that. So they're usually the ones taking control of everything. So I think they're just getting in a rhythm here.
I told Flo before the race here, I said I really liked his 00. It looks really good for a car.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping Maddie was going to be driving that Sunny D car, but he's rocking that black blue oval. We're on a pace lap right now. As big as this track is, I'm sure they're only going to need one. At least I would hope they're only going to need one. So again, starting lineup, we've got Larson in front in that 28 car. We've got Flo in that 00 on the outside of him. We've got Marcus in 18 starting third. We've got Maddie in the 60 starting in fourth. We've got Creed in the 40 starting in fifth. Looks like Little Man starting sixth. We got Roofer starting seventh in the 20 car, which Marcus and Roofer are running identical paint schemes again, so it's definitely going to be fun telling them two apart.
Yeah.
We got Eternal in the 98 starting 8th, and Brian in that 19 Toyota starting 9th. So we've got our points leaders sitting 1 and 2 or sitting 1 and 3 on the track. So this is definitely going to be interesting. I'm gonna see if Little Man's got his broadcast going so I can keep up with laps and stuff.
Not gonna lie, that was very, even under our pace ups, that was very smooth, too wide between that chicane.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was. Alright, and here they go. Getting ready to go green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Oh, Larson caught the wall.
I'm not gonna, I know exactly what
Caution's
happened.
already
It
out.
happened to me in the trucks. It happened to me in the trucks. Dude, that rolling start, dude, you're not expecting how to go on that. It's so weird. That's what happened to me in the trucks. I dropped back so far at Dover because I just couldn't get my bearings on that rolling restart. Oh, yeah.
Alright, so
Giggity,
stage
giggity,
one.
giggity.
Yep,
Let's go
giggity,
racing,
giggity.
boys.
Alright. Yep, there's 6 laps to go in stage 1. So we got Flo, Marcus, Larson, Maddie, Little Man, Roofer, Eternal, Creed, and Brian. As you see, some people already making their pit adjustments, which puts Larson back up front and Eternal in second. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, turn 1 is Calamity Corner here, definitely on restarts. As you see, I'm 3 wide, 4 wide. As you see, Maddie and that 60 move up to third. So we've got Ford running 1, 2, 3. Don't count Little Man out. He's right there. Oh, looks like Flo gets a little bit loose.
Marcus at the wall. Marcus at the wall back there.
I'm trying to get to him. Yes, he did. He's way back there in last now. Honestly, though, I don't think it's going to hurt him. It's still stage 1 as far as he's heading points and everything. This race really don't mean a whole lot. He can just kick back, relax, try to focus on running lines, staying out of trouble, and not really have too much worry to deal with. As we see Larson with a commanding lead as we go through the backstretch chicane already.
Damn, he did good to that chain.
Yes, he does.
He
I
was
don't know.
smooth.
Oh, Little Man. Oh, kind of. Oh, Little Man caught the chicane. He caught the wall. No caution, though. He caught the inside wall and bounced and hit the outside one. So
I got bad news.
what's
Eternal
that?
lagged out.
Oh, man.
He's on pit road right now.
I hate that for him.
He needed a good finish here for points.
Yes, he did. I gotta say, don't count that 00 Flow out. He has not lost sight of that 28.
I mean, Flo wasn't bad at Mid-Ohio either.
Oh, no. As we still got Maddie running third. And that Roofer running fourth right behind him. Got Little Man running sixth, Creed in seventh. Alright.
Dude,
so,
Marcus went through that chicane that last time around and never lifted.
I don't doubt it. He's good at these chicanes too. As we're
Let's
coming
see,
up on the
like
last
Louis
lap.
never lifted that.
Oh!
Whoa.
And there it goes. Alright, Little Man, want to hold it? Yes, he did. Alright.
That's a caution, though.
Yep, so that should be the end of stage 1. Yes, it is. As we got Larson taking first. Flo, Maddie, Roofer, Marcus, Little Man, Creed, Brian, and Eternal.
I really do feel bad for Eternal. That sucks.
Mm-hmm. I gotta give a big shout out to Comcast and Xfinity for being my wireless provider, or my internet provider, my cable. I love them. I've never lagged. It's amazing. Speed is fantastic. Let's get ready for round 2. Here we go. As you see, Ford's running 1, 2, and 3. We got them Toyotas running 4th and 5th, though, so don't count them out. Alright, and there's only 5 laps in stage 1. I mean, stage 2.
Hey, Marcus coming back up. So he's got his adjustments going in his car
as he
now.
gets around the 60 of Maddie, moves into 3rd.
Oh, Maddie giving a little bumper there to Marcus.
Yeah. No, that's
he's
Roofer.
Still there. Oh, Roofer, my bad, Roofer.
Yep.
Getting them paint schemes,
cars,
man.
I tell you what, man. Definitely confusing. I gotta say, this track, it is so challenging. Because just the way the speed that you carry coming up through the chicanes, making those corners, trying not to catch them. Oh, as you see, little man on 2 wheels. Looks like he might have caught the chicane.
Oh, little bit. Oh!
They held it though. I gotta
Maddie
give props to
barely made it through
Roofer
that.
and Maddie both for getting around him, because talk about threading the needle.
By the way, just to let you know, Marcus just passed Flo. And Flo hit the wall too, by the way. But he's reeling in Larson.
Alright, well, let's watch this battle up here. Yes, he is. He is right on his door. On his back door, that is. Not his side door. See if we can watch their lines, watch their laps, see who's got the advantage where. Definitely looks like Larson's getting the advantage coming onto the backstretch. Now let's see how this chicane goes. Marcus has definitely got the advantage in the chicane. I mean, you can definitely tell the rate of closing. Alright, see how he takes the first one. Oh, he's right on his bumper. I believe there's 2 more laps to go in this stage. Another thing that makes this place so different is the up and down. The altitude changes going through the corners at an angle. Having to shift up and down can definitely get your car swirly, can make your rear end kick out. You can sometimes just not be able to turn. I mean, this is definitely, it's a fun track, but if you don't know what you're doing, it can also be your worst enemy.
Oh yeah.
As once again we see Larson pulling away, coming off the turn, what would normally be turn 2. I think on here it's like turn 7 or something.
See, look.
Oh!
He didn't pull that far on him. Larson got a little faster to that chicane because he knew where Marcus got him last time.
Looks like Marcus got a little bit sideways coming out of the chicane too. It might have slowed him down just a touch. But I definitely think that's where Marcus is going to have to make his move at. It's going to have to be in the chicanes, either the front or the back stretch somewhere, because the rest of the track, it looks like Larson's pretty much holding his dominance over the rest. So if Marcus wants to do something, that's definitely where he's going to have to get it done at.
Marcus is having issues right now. It looks like his car's way too loose.
That it does.
Yes, bad adjustment on pit road that last time by. See if he can probably able to fix it.
As we still got Flo sitting in third. We got Roofer still in fourth and Maddie still in fifth. Little man's sitting sixth right now, trying to close that gap on them. So, oh, did that? Okay, so Roofer got around Maddie. Looks like Maddie tried to get around Roofer, but just wasn't able to hold it.
Little man's on Maddie's tail as well.
Yep, that's why I'm watching, because this right here's for top five. As
Oh,
you see
Maddie.
Maddie catch the wall, so does Little Man. Little Man spins.
Oh my!
And caution is out. Stage is over. Ouch! That was a hard hit by Little Man. Official results. We got Larson up front again, so he takes both stages. Marcus in second, Flo in third, Roofer fourth, Maddie fifth, Little Man just missing the top five in sixth. We got Creed in seventh and Brian running eighth. So I can tell you right now, Larson was definitely looking for those playoff points. That's one thing he was struggling with. The fact that he's up +2, he's got a strong car, can definitely compete for a win.
Here we go. Let's
It's
see how
definitely
this
going to
works.
be interesting.
Let's see this restart, how well it's going to work for Marcus here.
Alright, here we go.
Ooh, leaning on him a little bit.
Just a touch. Then again, I mean, it's leaning. I mean, it's road courses. I mean, sometimes you've got to do it.
I heard confirmation a little bit ago that the 20 is lagging, so, ooh, Maddie got turned big break.
Yep.
Should be a caution, actually. Oh, they all straightened it out. Okay. We're going back to the battle here between Larson and Marcus here. How many laps in the stage?
I'm trying to look and see here. I'm following Little Man's broadcast right now. It don't look like Larson got that giant lead coming off the backstretch that go around. So let's see what Marcus can do as he closes all the way up to the bumper. Here he goes. He is sniffing, boy. He wants that lead bad. Now he was able to hold that gap right there between them two. Let's see if he can make a stretch for it right now. I don't know if he wants to do it yet, though. As he does, he goes inside, and Marcus takes the lead. Can Larson hang on to the outside? Oh, here he comes. He's going to try to maybe give him the bumper and get back around him. I don't think so. Not quite yet. I can tell you, man. Oh, he's right there on that bumper, though. He is not letting him out of his sights. We've got 11 laps to go. Now, this is a long track. 11 laps here. Anything can happen. This is definitely not over for anybody.
I'm not gonna lie to him. I really don't think Larson showed everything he had either.
I don't think he is either, because his qualifying lap, he was only running, I think it was a 113. His leaderboard laps were running 112s and stuff. I'm pretty sure if he's got that car dialed in, he has definitely not showed all he has. It's just the way Marcus gets through them chicanes. It is unreal. As you see him starting to gap Larson a little bit.
He just has a perfect arc.
I know.
He never lifts.
Now he lifts through the one on the front stretch. Beautiful turn one by both of them. Looks like Marcus had a little bit better turn two. Larson closes the gap a little bit coming through 3 and coming through 3A.
See, to me, Larson's quicker in the shorter part, while Marcus is bigger in the bigger part, or faster in the bigger part of the track. Like in the inner course here,
Larson's definitely got the, yes.
When we go through both chicanes, Marcus is a lot more quicker.
Alright.
If I was in Larson's shoes right now, I'd see how to adjust my lane to run like he did to that chicane to gain time on him.
He actually slowed down
Oh,
that
oh,
time. He
oh,
caught the wall. He's
oh!
spinning, and Larson takes the lead again.
Oh man, that's a for Marcus, man.
I know, but solo
That's a
car.
lot of time to catch up right now.
Yes, it is. A solo car, so it was definitely no caution. Uzi hits the chicane again on the front stretch and bounces off the wall. Mm.
Larson just needs to like mind his Q's,
Yes.
dot his I's, and do not mess
Don't
up, and he
mess
can have
up.
this.
Exactly. Don't push it. Don't try to stretch it even further than what it is. Uh, there is 9 laps to go. I'm seeing 9 laps of fuel left on Little Man's uh, estimated fuel as well. So it's definitely going to be a close race to the end. So maybe if I was Larson, back off a little bit, back your corners out, try to maybe save a little bit of fuel just in case something does happen and they do have to go to a caution. If he don't have to pit, then there you go. Because we've seen on these restarts from the stages and from the cautions, he just gets a tremendous lead going through turn one. Which turn one hasn't really been that much of a calamity as I originally thought it was going to be tonight. We've had a couple bumps here and there, but it hasn't been all that bad. Which means the drivers are showing each other respect. They're not just driving in there without hitting the brake and taking everybody out, which is great if you're other drivers. I mean, that's what you want to see.
Marcus spun again.
Again. Yes, he did. I see it. This little man going to catch him. All right. Don't look like anybody hit him.
Wow.
Oh, I bet you little man was turning blue.
That's bad for Marcus. Marcus, the thing is though, that wasn't Marcus's own fault though, because I was on board with him like back and forth with Larson. He was pushing his car, just trying to catch back up to Larson.
Oh, little man catches the grass, and Marcus gets back around him.
Yeah, Marcus is just pushing his car way too hard, trying to.
I gotta give a shout out to that number 40 Toyota. Creed sitting up there in second spot. Ain't really talked about him tonight. Oh, Marcus catches the tire barrier. Ooh, that could have been a lot worse. Let me tell you, Larson is already going through the backstretch chicane. That's how far ahead he is right now. With coming up on like 7 laps to go. So, yeah, he definitely don't need to be making mistakes. He just needs to run his line. Looks like we got Roofer up here coming out of heading for the backstretch. I know I keep saying it, but I really hope Heat 4 on the broadcast, on the booth view, gives you a running order.
Oh, I do too. I'm excited for the bumper cam though.
I am too, that as well.
That's going to be interesting so much for for broadcasters. Especially at Daytona, in general super speedways, when you had the draft, you can actually get that bumper cam being up behind somebody.
And Marcus is back up to second again, as we see Creed in third, little man in fourth. Looks like
He's got about a half a track. I'm not gonna say half a track, but
Matty running fifth.
He runs.
We got Flo in sixth. This little man, he keeps struggling with that corner. He's been hitting that grass the last 3 or 4 laps. He's doing his best to try to make up some time. I mean, he's running the fourth right now, but he's trying to get up there and try to get all the positions he can, and I think he's just pushing it just a little bit too much. You can see Marcus flying through the chicanes. Ain't nothing unusual there. Alright, so Marcus is just now going through the backstretch chicanes, going around what would be turns 3 and 4 right now, as Larson is already weaving his way through the infield. And I believe there's 5 to go. About to get confirmation on that. When the little man crosses the start-finish line, it looks like Larson's about to lap somebody. That would be Brian. There is 6 laps to go. I was off by 1. As we'll see Matty and Flo get around little man. So he drops back to 6th. I gotta give everybody credit. It's been some pretty clean racing today.
That's what I said, man. If they're gonna bump and bang on the start, but once it gets cleared out, it's gonna be smooth sailing and not much like beating and banging on each other.
It's
Let's see
just
here.
amazing how he gets through there. I swear.
Let's see how Larson's gonna get that. Brian just let him go. It was good for him to do that. I mean,
Oh yeah.
fast car behind him is leader wise.
Oh, little man messes up. He catches the inside wall, spins, and hits. Oh,
Oh!
Matty barely got by him.
That was close. Like,
Yes,
there
it
was
was.
no room.
It looks like Roofer's trying to come take 7th away. Alright, so we got 5 laps to go. Like I said, I think little man's just pushing his car just a little bit too hard right now, trying to catch everybody.
By the way, Larson is catching. I mean, Marcus is catching Larson.
Yes, he is. But is there enough time? They're coming to 4 laps to go. And will Brian pull out of the way for his own teammate like he did Larson? I mean, it would make sense, seeing how teammates are in the same chat right now. But ain't no telling. I don't think he has.
Brian got loose.
There he
Big
goes.
time.
Alright, so Marcus has nothing but open track in front of him till he gets to Larson.
And 4 to go, right, or 3?
4 to go.
Again, Larson, I don't know if you can hear it, man. Just mind them cues, man. Dot them I's. Do not mess up, buddy. You got this.
Alright, he's hitting chicane now as Marcus is pulling out of old turn 2 going down the backstretch. I can see Larson's car on Marcus's screen. So he's definitely closing in. They're coming in on 3 to go right now, I believe. Is there enough time?
I don't think Marcus has enough time. And with doing that, don't help much either. But I don't think Marcus got enough time. Right now, he's that part about him right now. Again, he's doing what he did before. He's overdriving the car so hard just to try to catch Larson.
Yep.
And that's going to lead to mistakes if it keeps going.
I gotta say, I think Marcus and Larson kind of swapped.
Little man wrecked again, by the way, I think.
Probably, yep, he caught the chicane on the front stretch. He's definitely getting closer and closer to him.
Oh! Only 2 to go, ain't it?
Coming to 2 to go now. Oh, that was a beautiful chicane by Larson just now. As Marcus is now going. Oh, Marcus catches the chicane coming to the start-finish line and spins. That right there, I believe, is going to give Larson.
Spun too.
Oh.
Larson spun going into turn 1.
But Marcus spun again. Marcus is literally just now hitting turn 1. And with only 2 laps to go, I think that might have been the cushion Larson needs. I gotta tell you, man, this is some crazy stuff here. I wish I could see the rest of the little man's leaderboard to find out where. And we got Roofer running 5th. And we got Matty running 6th. So I believe that puts Flo and Creed in 3rd and 4th. Just can't tell Which spot? Flo, I believe, is in third and Creedon's in fourth. Alright, so we're going to follow along with our race leader here for this last lap. As he comes to the start-finish line, take the Nico one to go. Pushes just a little bit much going into one.
Damn.
Pretty good
Marcus
turn
never
two.
lifted through that front stretch chicane at all.
Ooh.
He just straight dogged it to the corner.
Larson's at turn 4. Marcus is at 3A, so he's not that far behind. But like I said, as he gets loose, it looks like he's trying to overdrive it again. As Larson is now making his way through old turn 2. Yeah, he's got about 5-6 second lead over Marcus now, so unless Larson does something crazy, he don't need to push it. He's already out of the gas. He almost messed up, it looks like.
Oh yeah, that was close.
That was close. Right here, if I'm him, I'm not taking no chances. I'm completely letting at the throttle. I'm just easing through here. So he's downshifting. He's taking his time. Oh! And Larson takes home the checkered at the Roval. As it looks like looks like Marcus is going to come in second. Looks like Flo's going to come around, take home third. We got Creed coming up, and he's going to take top 4. Congratulations to Creed. Congratulations to Flo for being up there battling too. Looks like we got Roofer coming up in 5th. Maddie's going to finish 6th. Leaves little man coming up for 8th. I believe Brian owns a lap down. So that will do it. Well. Congratulations to Kay Larson in that 28 Ford Camp. Proud of you, buddy. You got up there and you kicked butt. I gotta give a big shout out to Marcus too for being resilient. I mean,
he was trying, man. He was trying to come back.
He was
overdriving the car so much, trying to get back up.
But just the non-stop, the give up, the go that he had, just kept crawling his way back, fighting, battling, getting second, inch by inch back on the track, doing everything he could, man. It's going to be an interesting battle come in the next couple weeks, man. I am so looking forward to this.
Alright.
Alright. Marcus had the fastest lap, not by much over Larson. Little man was 3rd. We had Flo in 4th. Alright, so with that being said, with Larson sweeping everything tonight, taking a look at the playoff points, with Eternal lagging out, I have to say, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Eternal has been eliminated. Don't quote me on that, but with Larson getting all 5 points, him and Little Man are now tied for second with 12 points apiece. I take that back. He is ahead of Little Man. He got the pole as well, did he not? Yep. Larson got the pole, so that's 6 playoff points for him tonight with sweeping the stages and winning the race. Now he is sitting second with 13 points. Oh, this is going to be a good next race. Uh, Boomhauer 01, Shadow Grim here. We're going to go ahead and bounce off this broadcast. We're going to take our break. We're going to let the drivers take their break, use the bathroom, get something to drink, walk the dog, whatever they got to do. Calm down
I'm
after
gonna
that.
get some meat.
After that race. I hope y'all join us back here in a couple minutes. It is 20 till, so I'm going to let them say probably 8:55 ish. We're going to have Kansas starting. I hope y'all join us back for them. Giggity Racing League, if you hadn't hit that subscribe button, please do. We'd appreciate it. Thanks everybody for joining and following along with us. And y'all, we'll see y'all in a little bit.